All right, on this worksheet 1 through 8, you are looking for your missing angle measure, which is the second part of our notes. So let's go to the bottom of this worksheet first, which is the first part of the notes, and then we'll go back to that. Okay, start with the angle. From the angle, see what two sides do I have. This would be my opposite, which I'm not concerned with. I'm going to be using my adjacent and my hypotenuse. Adjacent means beside, hypotenuse is always across from the right angle. If you want to label them, sometimes that helps people. So if I have an A and an H, A and H means that this will be a cosine problem. It's the only thing with an A and an H. So I'll have the cosine of 37. Angle goes with the word every time. Put your adjacent side on the top and put the hypotenuse on the bottom. So on top I need my adjacent, which is 11. Put the hypotenuse on the bottom, which is my x. And I've told them that if the x is high, multiply. If the x is on the bottom, there's only one or the other on each of these problems. If it's on the bottom, we will divide. So we will type in 11 divided by cosine 37. You can close the parentheses, you don't have to. So 13.8. All right, 10. From the angle, see what two sides do we have. Opposite on the other side and adjacent that's right beside it. So O and A means that this has to be a tangent problem. So the tangent of 32, angle goes with the word. Opposite goes on top, adjacent on the bottom. So my opposite is x, my adjacent is 13. If the x is high, multiply. So I'm going to do 13 times the tangent of 32. It's 8.1. Do one more of these. All right, from the angle, I have opposite and I have adjacent. So O and A means this is a tangent. So the tangent, angle goes with the word. Opposite needs to be on top, adjacent on the bottom. So my opposite was x, adjacent is 5. The x is high, so we're going to multiply. So do 5 times the tangent of 50.1. So that would round to 6. All right, we'll go back to the top where we're going to be looking for the angle. These are actually easier because you don't have to deal with any of this. You're going to type in the same thing every time. We'll set them up the same way. Still have our SOHCAHTOA. That's just another way of saying all those letters. From the angle, I have an adjacent and I have a hypotenuse. So we're going to be doing cosine. So the cosine, angle goes with the word. So this is theta, which is always going to stand for an angle measure, a degree. It's also like your x. This is what we're looking for. So I don't care what you put here, theta, x, whatever. Equals your adjacent on top, hypotenuse on the bottom. So adjacent, whoops, over my hypotenuse. So to type these in, we'll use the second button on the calculator. And we're going to type in second cosine and then put 12 over 13 as the fraction. So do second cosine 12 over 13. It'll be 22.6. Okay, from this angle, what two sides? Opposite and adjacent. So because of that would be the hypotenuse. So opposite and adjacent would be tan. Tangent of x equals opposite on top, adjacent on the bottom. So my opposite is 4, my adjacent is 13. Anytime, this whole section 1 through 8, if you're looking for the angle, you're going to use the second button. So second tan 4 over 13. 17.1.